Oh, it's always is a chance there, right? We'll see, but always is a chance there, and we're here to make the best deals, and always a chance.
So it's the super fight of all super fights. And when you've covered the sport for nearly 30 years, you know nothing beats a big Vegas fight. Nothing. And this one would just sell out anything in Vegas and it'll be enormous.
The long-awaited clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford is finally on the horizon. The Mexican boxing star has agreed to the latest offers, setting the stage for what could be one of the most profitable events in boxing history. This fight, supported by Saudi authorities and led by the influential His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh, promises to be groundbreaking. Turki shared that he was drawn to boxing by its thrill and immense public demand.
And then if it is entertainment city, you need content each day, each week, each month, in sport, in concert, in everything. And for that, the boxing one of the content we focus it.
Addressing critics of his approach, Turki dismissed claims that he's harming the sport. He argued that for the first time, fans are getting the matches they've always wanted, but officials hesitated to arrange. He emphasized that his team prioritizes delivering the fights fans crave while keeping pay-per-view costs reasonable.
We are trying to deliver the best card and the best fight who the people want and dream of it. And actually a lot of promoters and a lot doesn't take this risk, and we take this risk. You see what happened in the last 40 months, especially we have more than 20 world champion fights and 2 undisputed, and we will have the 3rd in February.
So you say the fans answer the questions. Are you happy with
I think
what you're getting back?
Yeah, I think they deserve it, and I think especially we will try our best to deliver quality of cards and fighting with good price.
In an interview with Carl Frosch, Turki highlighted the revival of the heavyweight division over the past 14 months. He noted how the division has bounced back from a difficult period where many fighters lost hope, giving fans renewed excitement.
And next month, and you see what happened. And yesterday I am checking with my friends and my people, especially in heavyweight division. We changed all the map in the last 40 months.
Turki also talked about his vision for boxing's future, mentioning high-profile matches like Tyson, Fury versus Anthony Joshua, and potential rematches like Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. However, the centerpiece remains the historic showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford.
Tyson and Joshua, Otoma, I think he deserves to have a chance to be the youngest world heavyweight champion. Still, he have 1 year.
Yeah,
he can reach this number. And in the American market, I want to see Canelo Crawford. I want to see Garcia Haney, the rematch.
One of Turki's statements has sparked online buzz. A surprise announcement is expected soon, and many believe it will reveal the date for the Canelo Crawford fight. Speculation has grown as Canelo has been actively searching for his next opponent.
know his boxing, and that's a hell of a lineup there you've mentioned. Hopefully we can get them fights on.
Yeah, I hope so. And there is 2 surprise. We will announce it in the next 3-4 days.
Yeah.
At the Ring Magazine Awards, Canelo shared his thoughts on the potential fight. While he previously hesitated over such matches, he's now open to the idea if the right offer comes along. He hinted that after consulting with his team, he'll share a final decision soon.
Is that a fight that you're considering now?
We'll see. We'll see. Everything is possible. We'll see. We want to talk about it, sit down really well and figure out something.
Heard of a fight with you and Terence Crawford? It would be one of the biggest in boxing.
We don't talking about yet about the fight. Me and Turkarash know each other, and then we wanna see what happens.
Interestingly, Canelo's recent openness is a big shift from his earlier stance. A few weeks ago, he rejected the idea due to perceived low benefits, and even had a public spat with Turki over their business differences.
Look, I'm not gonna talk about any other fight. I'm focused 100% on this fight. Look, I don't like the way he talks, and I'm not in this position because of any. I'm in this position. If he wants to work with me, it's in my way, not in their way.
Despite their past disagreements, Canelo recently met Turki to discuss the fight's possibilities. Fans are hopeful this meeting will lead to the bout becoming a reality.
Turki El-Sheikh has met with Canelo Alvarez right now. They're discussing a fight between him and Crawford. They're in London. Teofimo Lopez is out there. Ryan Garcia is out there. Usyk is out there. Amir Khan is out there. Mauricio Suleiman is out there.
Reports suggest their meeting wasn't limited to just the Crawford fight. Turki reportedly offered Canelo alternative options, including fighting other opponents, under the Saudi banner to experience the Riyadh season atmosphere.
One of the greatest of all time, definitely one of the greatest of our generation. You could say after the Mayweather era came the Canelo era. And Turkey trying to see if he could get a fight between Canelo and Terence Crawford, which Canelo at first said it's a lose-lose situation, but he also said that for a payday, why not? So if the money's amazing and they do that, then that could be good. Or they're going to tell Canelo, hey, have your next fight, come do it with us.
Canelo also clarified his previous remarks about Crawford being an easy fight, explaining they weren't meant to be taken seriously. Acknowledging Crawford's skills, Canelo said he's ready for tough battles if the right opportunities arise.
It's always is a chance there, right? We'll see, but always is a chance there, and we're here to make the best deals, and always a chance. No, he's a good fighter. He's a very good fighter. He's a smart fighter, and I take everything seriously. But we'll see what happens.
Canelo, I hope you make it happen for us, because we want to see it.
Yeah, thank you.
Canelo also updated fans about his plans. After resting since his win against Edgar Berlanga, he plans to return to training in March and aims to fight in late April or early May. He's determined to be in top shape for his next challenge.
You want to get out next? I know you're here in London tonight. When are you going to be in a camp? When are you going to be in a camp? I know you're
in
here.
camp. Training camp in March.
Okay, so
at the beginning of the middle of the February or March. Yeah.
The recent developments, including Turkey's announcements and Canelo's changing stance, have created excitement in the boxing world. Analysts believe Canelo is gearing up for a comeback in May, regardless of the opponent.
Don't worry. Canelo Alvarez is going to be back in training camp around February, March to get prepared for his date, his May date.
May could be a big month for boxing, with speculation that the Canelo-Crawford fight might headline a Riyadh season event. Other significant fights like a Haney-Garcia rematch could also be part of this grand event.
You have Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia who's a huge Mexican star himself, talking about fighting in May. And I keep pushing this. I think it may be the same card, but instead of Canelo versus Crawford and Ryan Garcia versus Devin the American Dream Haney, I think we're going to see Canelo versus Crawford in May on the undercard, Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez. Look, the baby daddy brawl. No. Matter of fact, we're going to call it the crash out clash. All right, they both crashing out, making ridiculous comments about race and all those ridiculous, despicable things after they having their divorces and crashing the hell out. Ryan Garcia seems to be in a healthier spot, with Teofimo Lopez looking like he didn't just get a divorce from his wife, but it looks like he's divorcing Top Rank, which is why you saw him out there looking like a hobo and stuff like that, looking for a home. And I think he may have found one with His Excellency Turki El-Sheikh. And you may just see Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia in May. That's what Ryan Garcia is talking about. That's what he was telling Radio Raheem, Teofimo Lopez meeting up with them, and they're meeting each other. It looks like that's what they're discussing, and I think it is highly likely that they'll be on the undercard of Canelo Alvarez versus Crawford come Cinco de Mayo in May. I do want to say this.
Analyst AI Oladipo believes the Canelo-Crawford fight is a golden opportunity. He pointed out that both fighters have limited options, making this bout a win-win. It's lucrative and showcases their skills on the grandest stage.
I guess this is really to crown maybe the fight of the generation, if you like, the last, 15, 20 years. And I know there's whispers about it and it seems to be shut down all the time, but I really do want to see Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. I know there's a weight disparity or discrepancy between the two, right? One at 154, one at 168, but something can happen there. Crawford desperately wants to fight. I believe Canelo wants it for the right money. There aren't that many fights out there now for Canelo because Benavidez and Morale have now gone up to 175 and he didn't really seem interested in fighting them. And I don't think there's any interest for Crawford to fight anyone else at 154 or 160. So it's the super fight of all super fights. And when you've covered the sport for nearly 30 years, you know nothing beats a big Vegas fight. Nothing. And this one would just sell out anything in Vegas and it'll be enormous.
Oladipo added that unless Canelo finds a better option, like a Bivol rematch, he's likely to pursue the Crawford fight. Similarly, Crawford has no bigger fights available, making this bout almost inevitable.
I think Canelo would have tried the Bivol fight again. I think he would have tried to go for undisputed at 175, but he's not going to obviously want anything to do with Beterbiev. I don't blame him. And for Crawford, I mean, again, you look at the names at 154 and at 160. They're not sexy, are they? There's not no sexy big fights out there for him. Jamel Charlo could have been one, but he's gone MIA. And Errol Spence, we don't know what's going on with him as well. So I think both are running out of opponents. That's why I think it could happen.
Sports analyst Gareth A. Davies echoed this, saying there's nothing stopping the fight now. From a business perspective, it's a dream event, featuring two pound-for-pound greats with unmatched skills.
Maybe it's a similar kind of fight in a way, without critiquing too heavily or comparing Canelo to one of my all-time heroes, Marvin Hagler. Obviously, one was a southpaw as well in Hagler. So I think it's a brilliant, big fight. I think it needs a lot of hype and promotion, even though it is probably one of the biggest fights on earth outside the heavyweight division. It probably is the biggest. But I'd love to see it, Addy. I'm 100% with you. And I think we will.
That was going to be my next question. You actually think it does happen?
Davies also praised Turki and his team for bringing fans the fights they've been waiting for. Despite criticism, the Riyadh season has revitalized boxing, proving that bold decisions can pay off.
That's the great thing as we go into this year. We can fantasize about fights we want to see, and there's a very, very good chance we will see them. And that's why boxing is in rude health right now. Don't listen to anyone who says, oh, the atmosphere is wrong in Saudi, it's diminishing boxing, it's quelling what should be, it's reducing boxing in other countries.
Fighter Devin Haney agreed, saying fans no longer want repetitive, pointless bouts. He sees Saudi officials as the best avenue for organizing meaningful fights, a sentiment shared by many fighters.
Yeah, y'all know that I'm not really into tune-up fights or, stay busy fights. I want to make the biggest fights happen. I want to fight the best fighters in the world. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm here. I'm here to meet with Turki, Your Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, to talk about what's next. So I want to fight all these guys. My attitude never changed about this shit. I want to fight the best fighters in the world, and that will never change because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to fight the best, make the biggest, best fights happen.
Haney also noted that the Saudi initiative empowers fighters, letting them choose opponents and fight schedules. This flexibility is encouraging for young fighters entering the sport.
It's hope these things happen at the end of the day, because they're doing everything to make the best fight the best, and I think it's good for the sport of boxing. Like I said, inshallah, I could be a part of it. I've been wanting to be a part of the Riyadh season, for a while now, but we couldn't come to nothing. But
Haney predicted that Crawford would triumph over Canelo, citing Crawford's unmatched skills and boxing IQ. While acknowledging Canelo's greatness, Haney firmly believes Crawford is currently the best in the sport.
I can't go against Crawford. I fuck with Crawford. I like him in the ring, out the ring. I think that he's the best right now. I'm rocking with Crawford.
With the fight's likelihood growing, fans and analysts are debating its impact. A loss could affect the legacies of both Canelo and Crawford, who value their achievements deeply. What do you think about this potential fight? Could it happen in May, or will it fall through? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.